Hello, this is the Watchdog, and welcome back to Fun with Watches. If watches weren't fun, you'd only need one. Today we have a triple unboxing for you, plus bonus accessory. Let's start off the wrist check. I'm wearing this Militato ML06. I just reviewed this watch. If you haven't seen the review yet, be sure to check it out. And Gregor's wearing my Islander ISL 248 with the Miota 9075 True Travelers GMT movement. Grogu asked Boba Fett what his next move was to get his wife Hera of Troith back to Tatooine. He said that was no longer necessary. When he returned home from his siege of Troith, he found Hera waiting for him. She said after spending months with boisterous Lando Calrissian, she found Boba's sullen, introverted, passive aggression wonderfully refreshing. All right, let's get these watches open. That was the last of the Hera of Troith jokes. I can go ahead and close that one out, since Boba and Hera are now back together as man and wife. I keep my own little Star Wars universe there, so from now on, Boba Fett and Hera are married. Of course, I might split them up later on in the future. We have a Qingxiya. And it comes with a sizing tool. So that's always nice because I bend these a lot. And here is the watch. Let's take the plastic off. Everybody's favorite part of the unboxings. But this plastic seems to be pretty light, so it's coming off pretty easy. And as you can tell, this is a homage to a Seiko Captain Willard. And the Seiko Captain Willard, that was the watch that Martin Sheen wore in Apocalypse Now. That's why they call it a Captain Willard. And these watches were really popular in Vietnam because they could handle the wet weather better than the army issued watches. And this, of course, is a quartz watch. So let's go ahead and spin the bezel. Oh, bezel is total mush, really light, tons of back play. So yeah, the bezel action is not good. But it's not a bad looking watch considering what I paid for. And of course, it's got this garbage clasp. I really hate these side press clasps here because it takes up all the room in the clasp, so there's no room for micro adjust. So let's put it on the wrist and see what it looks like. Here's the watch on my 7.5-inch wrist. It's a pretty big watch, but it wears nice. And it's not heavy because this bracelet's hollow. I can get 3 fingers underneath, so we'll probably remove 2 links. So this does not get the Joe Haynes seal of approval. I have to get 4 fingers underneath for that. But still, you should be able to wear this unless your wrist is huge. All right, let's go on to the next watch. All right, there are 2 items in this package. So this one's going to have the bonus accessory. So let's start out with the bonus accessory. And we have a case full of double-headed screw pins. Because when I was sizing that Militato with the double-headed screw pins, I dropped one of the edges in the carpet and I still can't find it. So I went ahead and ordered these screw pins. They were really cheap. And that way I can sell the watch with all the screw pins intact. And there they are. And I couldn't just buy one, so I had to buy a whole kit, but that's fine. It didn't cost a lot of money. All right, we'll put these away. And hopefully they fit that Militato I'm wearing, but we'll see later. No sense trying now. And let's look at the watch. Man, looks like the box is broken. All right. We have a sizing tool, and then we have a quartz homage to the This looks almost identical to the Nabasi I just reviewed. So I'm trying to read this brand here. There's nothing in here. Here, I can't read the script at all. Let me look at the AliExpress ad. It's a Panagar. So Panagar, Podagar, what's the difference? I don't know. But yeah, this looks just like that Nabasi I just reviewed. It's probably the same watch with different branding. So I don't even know why I ordered this one. So, oh well. I might not even review this one if it turns out to be identical. But I guess at least it's not one of them fake automatics. Because I don't know if you've seen my Nabasi review of this particular watch, but they also make a fake automatic version with a quartz movement that ticks 4 times a second, and then they put a fake rotor in the back to fool you and thinking it's an automatic. But here's the watch. Let's put it on the wrist and see what it looks like. Here's the watch on size of my 7.5-inch wrist, and I can get 4 fingers underneath. So this does get the Joe Haynes seal of approval. Now the Nabasi, I removed 3 links. And so I might actually remove 4 from this one. This one might be a little bit longer. All right, let's go on to the last watch. All right, let's get this last watch open. This watch is a Welly Merck. And Welly Merck has sent me watches before that I didn't have to send back, but I had no involvement with Welly Merck in this watch. This watch I bought from through AliExpress, and I paid full price for it. So this is not a sponsored video. So I did not click the sponsored video button. So I don't know. Welly Merck really hasn't got a hold of me since I did that last review. So I don't know if they're gonna ever send me more watches or not. But I saw this on AliExpress and it just looked interesting, and it didn't cost a lot of money, so I figured I'd go ahead and review it anyway. And this is very similar packaging to the last Welly Merck I did. Have a sizing tool and have instructions on how to use the sizing tool. And then the watch. The last Welly Merck I had came in a pouch just like this. And here we go. We have a Welly Merck chronograph. And it looks kind of like a Tissot. Oh, wait a minute. This isn't a chronograph at all. This is a multifunction made to look like a chronograph, because this is an automatic watch. And you're not going to get a automatic chronograph for what I paid for, that's for sure. So yeah, this is a multi-function watch. A lot of the more affordable brands will, if they want to do an automatic and they want to do a chronograph looking watch, they'll do a multi-function instead, because it looks just like a chronograph as far as the looks department goes, but it's not a chronograph because it doesn't have the chronograph hand. The pushers control the date. So we have the month on the bottom and we have the day of the week on the left. So, but that's fine. Once again, I didn't pay a lot of money for this. And automatic chronographs are just expensive. So about the cheapest you can get are Tissots. And this does look a lot like a Tissot. But you're just not going to get automatic chronographs unless you're prepared to spend a lot of money. Now you can get mechanical chronographs if you use that Siegel ST19 movement, but I'm perfectly fine with this being a multifunction. How often do I use my chronographs for actual timing purposes? Not very often. So we have our phones for that, don't we? We wear watches because we like them. But so far, this is looking pretty good for the money. It's got a very nice dial. Says Welly Merck up top, and it says 20 ATM water resistant automatic. And it looks like we have this looks like a British Spitfire. So from World War II, the Spitfire was their best performing fighter plane. Didn't have a very long range though. I don't know if you've ever seen the movie Dunkirk, but those Spitfires, they had an hour to cross the channel, do their thing, and come back, because that's all the fuel they had. But no, this looks really nice. So let's go ahead and put it on the wrist and see what it looks like. Here's the watch and size of my 7.5-inch wrist. That looks really nice. I can get 4 fingers underneath, so this does get the Joe Haynes seal of approval. Okay, well that's my unboxing video. Thank you for watching my unboxing video. Be sure and like and subscribe to my channel, and I will leave affiliate links for everything that's been on this video. Bye.